All right, summer vacation in Lake Tahoe, but you're going to have to air quote summer, I think. Well, we're on a hike out here in Lake Tahoe, and we climbed up from Emerald Bay to a point near Velma Lake. We're looking for Velma Lake. We can't find Velma Lake, but we're at about 75, 60, according to my phone anyway, elevation right now. It's a great hike, and I always think about a great hike like any journey that we want to do in life in general. You're gonna wonder whether you want to go on. You're gonna have to go from a level trail to rocks to tree stumps to crossing a rushing stream to a little scramble up the rocks. And you always wonder, can I do it? Can I do it? I can do it. And then you do it and it feels great. Don't give up on the journey of life, my friends. Okay, you got a couple of questions that came in to ask@jeffshore.com that I would want to handle here. Here is one question. This came in from Sheila in Oklahoma City, and she asked the question, should I be shaking hands with my customers? I feel that some people find that uncomfortable. Well, some people do find it uncomfortable. I think that the best way to go about that is to suggest that if you're in an environment where it's a pure business environment, of course you're going to shake hands, it's the norm. But if it's a retail environment or a business, a consumer selling situation, you really have to kind of let the situation dictate. I think you should go in assuming that you're going to shake hands. But if you see someone who is showing you body language that's very closed, that looks like it would be less than appreciative of such a thing, it's probably time to back off. I don't think the world is going to end if you don't shake hands with the customer. So let the situation dictate what you're going to do. Another question that came in, it's a long email, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the gist of it is that this is a salesperson and their team where they are required to start their day by going to a sales meeting every day. So they go into the corporate office every day to start their day, and it's a long drive. And the question is, why do I have to do that? Well, you may not like the answer, but you have to do that because that's what the company has decided. I'm not trying to be, flippant about it, but companies have a right to sort of design their own policy. Now, if I were looking at it, I'd say, yeah, there's an argument to be made that technology says we don't have to go to an office every day. But if you do, I would rather look at it and ask the question, how do you make that time most effective? So if you know you're going to be driving to and from the office, then you want to set out a plan to say, this is what I'm going to learn this week. This is my educational goal. Here are the resources that are available to me, and I guarantee you they're going to be free online or on a podcast or iTunes University or something. But just look at it and say, here's how I'm going to use this week to get smarter. Here's how I'm going to grow. And then since you're getting together with your peers, maybe there's also an opportunity to say, hey, let's hang around for 15 minutes or a half an hour after, or meet at a Starbucks and say, let's work on this together. Let's go through this together. So you may not want to make the drive, but the company gets to make that call, but you can make the most out of it. And it's a proverbial turning lemons into lemonade, but I think you'll find that if you just take the initiative, you can make this into something really, really valuable.